Are you thinking about moving to Northern Colorado but not convinced Fort Collins is the perfect fit? In today's video, I'm breaking down the 5 nearby towns and areas that might actually fit your lifestyle, budget, and priorities even better. Today, we're looking at Loveland, Greeley, Windsor, Timnath, and Wellington. These surrounding cities offer great lifestyle amenities, solid housing options, schools, and that awesome Colorado vibe without the Fort Collins price tags or density. So whether you're relocating for family, lifestyle, or work, stick around because I'm breaking down each one for you. So just south of Fort Collins is a smaller town called Loveland. Loveland has a really relaxed, slower paced feel with a vibrant art scene throughout the city featuring galleries, sculpture parks, and cultural events. Fun fact, Loveland actually became famous for its public sculpture garden, including the Benson Sculpture Garden, which features well over 150 permanent sculptures and hosts the annual Sculpture in the Park event, one of the largest outdoor juried sculpture shows in the United States. The city integrates sculptures throughout public spaces, making the art a part of daily life for the residents and visitors alike. As I had mentioned, the pace is definitely more relaxed in Loveland, and while the downtown does offer some shops and restaurants, it is noticeably smaller and quieter than the downtown in Fort Collins. You won't find as many community events, festivals, live music, etc. But if a quieter feel is what you're going for, Loveland might just be your spot. Loveland's outdoor access is fairly solid, being close proximity to many trails and recreational activities. But again, you actually will notice that it isn't quite as active or as bike-friendly as Fort Collins. Some quick facts: the median age of the residents in Loveland is 40 to 41, and as of right now, the median home price can range anywhere from $500,000 to $525,000, which is noticeably less than Fort Collins, but still competitive. Homes here tend to be older and range from historic downtown character to many neighborhoods being built between the 1970s through the 1990s. There are smaller pockets of new suburban builds, but they are rare comparatively. And Loveland has its own school district for public schools, and while they may not rank as high as Fort Collins schools, there are plenty of solid options depending on your neighborhoods, plus options for school of choice in the broader school districts, including PSD, which serves Fort Collins. Many people do choose Loveland over Fort Collins simply due to the affordability. Moving on, number 2 is Greeley, Colorado. Just 45 minutes southeast of Fort Collins, Greeley is one of the most affordable and historic cities in northern Colorado. It has a strong agricultural and university influence thanks to the University of Northern Colorado, and a lively downtown with events like the annual Greeley Stampede, which actually is one of the largest rodeos and Western celebrations in the country. Is a real highlight of summer. Because Greeley is so far east, it does offer some of the best views of the Rocky Mountains, but direct access to the foothills and mountain trails or any after-work mountain bike ride from Greeley is difficult due to its eastern location. In addition, traffic has become increasingly frustrating for many residents. With so much rapid growth in the area, major employers in Greeley include JBS, the University, Banner Health, and State Farm. Weld County as a whole has one of the highest proportions of households with kids, and the median age of Greeley is 32 to 33. Median home prices in the area are definitely more affordable and sit right around $415,000, though prices do vary by area as there is a lot of new construction on the west side of city limits. Comment below or send me a message if you are looking into new construction, as this area has some of the best selection when it comes to new master plan communities, with 7 new major developments either underway or in the works for 2026, while still keeping the affordable price tag relative to Fort Collins. Greeley is served by the Greeley-Evans School District 6, and there are a mix of public schools and charter options around town. If price is a major driving force in your decision for location, Greeley might be the perfect fit, but remember you guys, it is so important to do your own additional research on things like safety, crime rates, schools, commute times, and jobs available in the area. Number 3 is Windsor, Colorado, which sits between Greeley and Fort Collins, just east of I-25. Windsor blends a small town charm with big town amenities, and it really gives the true small town vibes with a main street that runs through the downtown with local shops and dinings and historical landmarks that have actually been turned into things like modern breweries and local hangouts for residents. Again, the eastern location of Windsor doesn't give the direct access to the foothills or the mountains the way Fort Collins and Loveland does, but it does have its own list of amenities and activities available, including very family-friendly rec center, pickleball courts, skate parks, Windsor Lake, which is a smaller lake with walking paths, picnic areas, and a swim beach. Windsor also has great access to many family fun activities such as Blue Arena, which hosts Colorado's minor league hockey team, Main Event, which offers bowling, laser tag, and arcade games, as well as the Future Legends Complex, which is a premier sports facility designed for tournaments, leagues, and events, and features a 6,500-seat stadium, an indoor bubble arena, and numerous fields. The median age of Windsor is 40 to 41, and the median home prices are generally higher than Greeley, around $635,000, depending on neighborhood and size. Windsor is in the Weld RE4 school district, which has several elementary schools, middle schools, and Windsor High School serving the area. It is one of the more conservative and red swinging towns in northern Colorado, but then again, doing your own research and how your lifestyle fits into this vibe is crucial when moving to any new city. Number 4 is Timnath, which is just east of Fort Collins and has grown quickly from a small rural town when I was a kid into a thriving community with thoughtful planning, open space, and almost exclusively newer subdivisions. It is ideal for anyone who wants something higher end with many custom build options, larger lots, or scenic living super close to Fort Collins, literally just across the highway, only a 5 to 10 minute drive from many of the amenities Fort Collins has to offer. With such direct access to the interstate, this makes for a great option for people who commute to work or travel a lot and want close access to I-25. You can also access Fort Collins via bike path with the new extension of the 45-mile regional Poudre Trail that is going to be completed in spring 2026 and has trails going from Fort Collins through Timnath into Windsor and ending in Greeley. And with many newer families moving into the area, the median age of Timnath is 36 and the median home price sits around $700,000, with some variation depending on home size and neighborhood. Timnath is a part of the Poudre School District, known for a wide variety of public school choices, including newer schools like Timnath Middle School with a 255,000 square foot campus and serves grades 6 through 12 and includes modern features like an athletic complex and a performing arts center. Last but not least, we have Wellington, which is just north of Fort Collins and has this charming small town feel. It offers a lot of open space, quaint downtown, and a slower pace than Fort Collins, but still very accessible to northern Colorado amenities. Wellington truly has a neighborly town feel where you're more than likely to see your neighbor at a coffee shop or a gas station, and it hosts small local festivals and community fairs that bring out the great small Colorado town feel. While it does have a handful of events throughout the year, you will find that Wellington does not offer nearly as many community events or activities as Fort Collins, but you are still close enough to drive to downtown Fort Collins in just about 15 minutes. Sitting just west of the interstate, Wellington is another great option for people who commute or want direct access to the highway. The median age in Wellington is around 35, and home values tend to be more affordable, with the median price sitting right around $470,000. The town is located in the Poudre School District, with Windsor, Timnath, and Wellington schools all a part of this larger district. There are 4 schools in Wellington itself, and the middle and high school are a part of Poudre School District's strong schooling options. So as you can see, there is so much diversity and different community options beyond Fort Collins, each having their own personality, recreational activities, and price point that make each of these a great alternative depending on what you're looking for. If you're serious about relocating to Northern Colorado or just thinking about making a move to a different town to better suit your lifestyle, make sure you comment below or reach out directly. My contact information is in the description below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.